Hey there guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be playing a game called Slender Threads. It is a prologue for a game that's on Steam. That's still to be announced when the actual drop date for the game is, but I've had this prologue in my library for a while. I've never played it, so I decided to just jump in on it. We are on stream, so it's going to be a cut of me playing it on stream. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Watch the trailer online real quick so that we can kind of see what we're getting ourselves into.
That's what I do. Sell to small town libraries and bookshops. Not the most thrilling day to day, but it gives me time to write. And I try to keep an eye out for inspiration.
Inspiration? I doubt you'll find any of that here, friend.
Whoa. Okay, so it does appear like a grimy little horror game. Didn't know it was horror. I thought it was just point and click adventure, but why not? Let's let's jump into it. Let's play it. When I'm on it at least. So, okay. All right. So you can see this scary tree looking thing back here. This seems to be our main protagonist. And make sure that if you guys like this video or like this stream and find this game interesting, you guys go wishlist it. But let's check it out.
Don't make your living selling other people's books when you're trying to write your own.
Okay. Alright. Why's that?
It seems brilliant at first. Immerse yourself in your craft.
Right.
Get a sense for what's popular. Gather moments of inspiration from the unassuming corners of the world. But immersing yourself in anything eventually takes its toll.
Fair. Oh, is he asleep during this whole thing? Okay, I love the graphics. Such a cool graphic style. Oh.
Shit. You'd think a recurring nightmare would eventually get less, I don't know, nightmarish.
Okay.
I need to take a break. Get out of this room for a bit.
Pick up the pen, left click for quick action. Okay, notebook as well, notepad. I really love the animation style, man. Looks really great. Housekeeping sign. Okay, we'll take that. Let's look at this painting.
Small town hotel art at its ugliest.
What's this wallpaper?
Seems appropriate that I'm staying in a room as disheveled as I am.
Okay. The joy of cooking. Alright, let's look at the books.
Hasn't been the most successful sales trip so far. But hey, this town might want the whole pile.
True. Let's go out to the hallway. I guess we'll ah, damn it, nah.
There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Is that a fucking crime scene?
Judging by the state of my room, I don't want to see this one. Healthier than the one in my room, I'll give it that much. Can't see much at this hour.
So it's late.
I think I passed by this view on my way into town. There are more cigarette butts on the floor than there are in here.
That's fucking gross. Okay, let's check out room 1.
Not sure if anyone's staying in this room. This guest wouldn't mind a bit of tidying, right?
We'll put housekeeping. Yeah, see if we can get in there. Oh shit.
The housekeeper's cleaning up in there.
Okay, but I got the laundry key now. Can I go in here?
There's a do not disturb.
I don't care what there is on the door, man. Oh, but it's a laundry room key
I don't
only,
see the...
huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's interact with this lady here.
Well, if it isn't the traveling writer, welcome to Villa Ventano.
Have we met?
Oh no, but I saw your suitcase full of books burst open on your way into the hotel.
Okay.
And since it sounds like you are indeed a writer, you simply must meet Oswaldo.
Okay, Oswaldo.
Who's
Okay.
Oswaldo?
Oh, a most charming and riveting storyteller, the life of every party he attends. In fact, he lives just a few doors down from here.
Thanks, miss. I'll drop by.
Do tell him Gladys says hello.
Okay, so we met Gladys. And we're gonna go see Oswaldo. Where are you visiting from, or you look overdressed? Where are you visiting
from?
Oh, about 5 blocks, give or take.
You live here? Why are you staying in a hotel?
Young man, vacationing is about mindset, not distance.
That's
You've
fair.
traveled much farther than me to be here, but are you on vacation?
Good point.
You look overdressed for this place.
You're looking elegant. Maybe too elegant for a place like this.
Oh, I know, dear. Sadly, this filthy excuse for a hotel happens to be the only one for miles.
Give it a rest, Gladys.
I'll give it a rest when you learn how to brew a halfway decent cup of tea.
Crazy old bag.
You love me.
Take care.
Alright. Let's go see. Town maps? Nothing.
Town maps. Don't see any maps, though.
Let's go talk to the manager.
Hello?
I know you.
Harvey Green, room 3? Do you have a map of town I can borrow?
That's odd.
People don't usually ask for maps.
You're not in the book.
Maybe the morning guy forgot to add me when I checked in.
Yeah, maybe.
So, map?
On the stand behind you.
Stands empty.
Well then, guess I'm out of maps.
This guy's
Guess
such
so.
a dick.
Thanks.
No problem.
Alright. Let's go. Oh, there's the laundry. It's
Locked.
locked. Alright, let's see if we can get in here. We can. Okay. Wash
Here
basins.
for washing clothes. Any loose change? Nope.
Toolbox. Oh, we got ourselves a wrench. Okay. Let's see, we got a clothesline here.
These are all still wet. Very wet.
And the furnace.
It's the hotel's furnace. Given it's July, it probably hasn't been on for a while.
Can we open it? Logs.
A picture-perfect pile of furnace firewood.
And the hamper.
Clean and dry. Let's see.
Damn, my boy's just going through
Ooh,
shit.
Some of these might help me close a sale or two while I'm here.
He just stole some clothes. Damn, okay. So you can't just put them on. Alright, I guess let's go see what's out in the middle of town. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Wait. Certificates?
The Leonard Bacher Award for Exemplary Hospitality. Who's Leonard Bacher?
I am. Now cram it.
Okay. So that's Leonard, Gladys. We're gonna see if we can find
The
Oswaldo.
evening air is perfect. I'll get
Oh. Keep skipping dialogue on next
propped up against an old hitching post.
Okay. Let's see what else we got around here. A
Hey
rabbit.
there, little fella. Where are you off to?
Should we chase the rabbit? Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck?
What the hell was that? Welcome to Villa Ventana.
Okay.
Your window to a better life.
All right.
I feel like a door would be more helpful.
All right. We're gonna fast shuffle along this way. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna take a second to tell you about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is W Energy. Now, W Energy is an energy drink company that comes in the powdered tubs. We're actually gonna go take a look at their website right now, so I can kind of let you know what they're about and walk you through the cool products they have on there. All right, so this is W. As you can see, they have some really great marketing pictures right here. They have different types of flavors. Generally, they're a blend of things. It doesn't seem like they ever do just one flat flavor, which is really great because I feel like a lot of different companies will just sell you the same flavors marketed differently over and over again. But W doesn't do that. W actually cares about you guys. So they're a smaller company. They're starting out now. They don't have a huge choice in flavors, but this is the 4 that they have right now. As well as, actually, I believe they have 5. It seems like they've got Beach and Peach, which is currently sold out. And then they also got the W Kings 3-Tup bundle, right? So if you're interested, you can come over and get yourself a starter pack. It comes with a dope ass W shaker cup, as well as these limited edition waifu cups. So these aren't gonna be here for very long. I already ordered myself a blue one, which you guys will see on stream pretty soon. But yeah, you can get the swag where you get the stickers, and then they've got these awesome hoodies and hats and beanies and such. So I would go over to W and check them out. So if you're interested in W, go over to w.gg and use the code TheDon10 at checkout, and you'll get 10% off. You'll be helping the channel out, and you'll get to try out some great energy drinks, and hopefully you'll keep coming back and maybe get yourself some sweater and some swag. Pretty soon I'll have myself a W hoodie or a t-shirt. You'll definitely see the shaker cup hopefully on the next YouTube video. And yeah, anyways, I'll let you get back to your video. Bye.
Exercise extreme caution when crossing. Why? I haven't seen a single car on the road.
Coming up next on Among the Shadows, murder most foul.
New radio drama. Haven't heard of this one.
I wonder when this was set.
Wait, what? Hey, who's in there? How do you know my name?
Whoa.
Oswaldo? This isn't funny. I'm going inside. Hello?
Okay.
This looks abandoned. Or worse. Wait a second, so who's listening to the radio? And where is the radio?
So the radio said our name.
Sounds like it's coming from in there. It's locked. Why?
Okay.
I'm already trespassing. I'd rather not vandalize.
Fair enough. Let's look through the windows.
Did Oswaldo board up his own windows? Why?
The rug.
It's filthy, just like everything else in here.
Dining table.
This place is a complete mess. And that's saying something coming from me.
Let's look at the grandfather clock.
I think it's broken.
Let's pick up some scissors. Okay. So we got some scissors now.
That would probably just damage the lock.
Damn. Okay. So I guess let's check this thing out.
The wall is covered in newspaper clippings, pictures, and scribbles. But why is there a crossword puzzle in the middle here? And what are these paper scraps stuck around it?
I feel like I can move it around and it's a puzzle. Yeah. Okay. So this is a base piece. There's only gonna be so many places where some of this makes sense, you know? Okay, tell. Oh. What's that Edgar Allan Poe poem? So they can't block each other, obviously. So let's say this goes in the corner.
The remaining letters spell
The Telltale Heart. That's what it
In
was.
that story, the narrator hides a body under the floor.
I
hope Oswaldo didn't consider that a source of inspiration.
Can I move this?
This place is a complete mess.
Okay, it looks like the bathroom has some blood coming from it.
Hello? Oswaldo? The front door was open. Is everything okay? Besides the stranger in your house, I mean? Doesn't seem like anyone's in there. The radio's somewhere in this room. No need to snoop further. I don't follow.
I don't either, to be honest.
Did Oswaldo board?
Okay. Let's go outside, go down to Main Street. Oh. Oh, it's a clothing
Huh,
store.
it's a whole mannequin. Little beat up, but it's in one piece. Maybe I could clean it up and sell it.
All right, let's look into
Looks
the
like
window.
it's locked from the inside.
Damn.
Get out
Oh.
of the road! Watch it, buddy!
Okay. So every time you attempt to cross it, a car comes. I guess let's go see what's on Main Street Central.
I shouldn't venture too far from the hotel without a map.
What
I
about
shouldn't
First
venture-
Street? Damn. Okay. So we either are missing stuff from Oswaldo, or we gotta go the other way where we saw the rabbit
tip
get fucking abducted by the dude with the masked face.
No way. I don't know what that creature was, and I don't want to find out.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe we'll go ask Gladys about Oswaldo. Maybe she'll know something.
Enjoying your stay, dear?
Saw a
I
creature in the
saw
forest.
some sort of creature at the edge of the forest. Do you have any idea what that might have been?
Oh, we'll see the occasional raccoon or skunk.
This was bigger than a skunk. It snatched a rabbit and ran away.
Ah, a bobcat then. Rare for them to venture so close.
Okay, if you say so. Take care. He doesn't seem too keen on. No way I'm getting back to sleep. Can't imagine plants last long in here.
What was that? My manuscript? Okay, maybe I have to do something with the mannequin. Now that I've got it back at Oswaldo's house, maybe like place it on a chair or something. I feel like I'm missing a very obvious clue. Where now there's two pigeons.
Was there?
Okay, well,
There's a crease in the corner of the rug.
see, okay,
As if it's been folded up recently.
makes sense because of the
Am I
floorboards.
really going to look under there? I have to, right? Huh? Something down there is reflecting light from the window.
A key,
It's a key.
perfect. Okay, guessing it's the
This
desk
looks
key.
like it fits.
Stop right there.
Oh,
Don't move. Good God, what the hell's going on in here? Who are you? What's your name?
what the fuck, Harvey Green?
My name is Harvey Green. I'm in town for business. I'm staying over at the
What business?
books. I sell books. I have a card in my pocket. Can I?
Slowly. What's all this on the wall? What have you been doing?
Nothing. No, I don't know what any of this is.
Bullshit.
It's true.
Oh, I've only been in here for a few minutes. There are newspaper clippings from months ago. Do we go the logical way or the?
I've
Fuck
been
it.
in here for just a few minutes. I've been in town less than a day. Whatever's on that wall, it must have taken weeks.
Let's say I believe you. Why are you in here?
I heard my name on the radio. Someone recommended I come by.
A woman at the hotel suggested I meet Oswaldo.
Describe her.
Older, dressed like she was at the Kentucky Derby.
That's Gladys, all right. Mr. Green, do you have any knowledge of Oswaldo's current whereabouts?
No, Sheriff.
Then I have a missing person on my hands.
What the? You didn't even check the bathroom.
Listen to me. I don't know what the hell's going on in this room. I do know that if people caught wind, it'd cause a town-wide panic.
Okay,
So you and I are gonna make a deal.
but you haven't even looked
I'll
around.
let you walk straight back to your hotel, and you tell no one about what you saw.
This cop is shady.
Say a word or skip town, and I personally escort you to a jail cell. Do we understand each other?
Yes, Sheriff.
Good. Now get out of here.
I don't trust the sheriff.
Shit. Breaking into a house? What was I thinking? Am I losing it? No, I swear I heard my name coming from in there. I didn't imagine it. I couldn't have. And even if I did, I couldn't have imagined all that other stuff I saw in there.
Right.
I can't just sit in here and ignore it.
Okay.
For starters, this is the only interesting thing that's happened in months.
I feel that. Alright. Can we go to bed?
No way I'm getting...
Oh, fuck. I need to get back into Oswaldo's house. Something's up. Fuck. Okay, I guess we're headed back there. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to Officer Fuck.
Good evening, officer. My name's Hugo. Victor Hugo. I'm a tourist.
A tourist? Huh. We don't get many of those. Well, welcome to Villa Ventana, Mr. Hugo. Stay out of trouble and all that.
It's the neighborhood safe. What happened in there?
What happened in there?
I'm afraid I can't comment on that, Mr. Hugo. Scene's still under investigation.
As in crime scene?
Well, that's what the sheriff's gonna figure out in the morning. Ugh, I probably shouldn't have said that even.
Okay, so we got till the morning. Is this neighborhood
Is it safe
safe?
for me to be out at this hour?
Are you keeping out of the crosswalk over there?
Yes.
Then you're fine.
What's so dangerous about it?
I wish I knew. Almost every time we're called out, it's because some pedestrian got hit.
Why not get rid of the crosswalk?
If that crosswalk's so dangerous, why not remove it?
We submitted a request to City Hall.
Why didn't they do anything?
They did. They put up the sign.
Okay. Saw a creature in the woods.
An enormous creature jumped out at me at the edge of the woods.
Ha! First time in deer country, Mr. Hugo?
This was no deer. It was brown,
Like a deer?
totally silent.
Like a deer.
You don't understand. It...
Relax, Mr. Hugo. You're not the first to get spooked. I promise the deer
It's
will
not a
leave
fucking
you alone
deer.
if you give them the same courtesy.
Okay. Could I look
Any
inside?
chance I could take a look inside? I'm something of a...
Aspiring mystery writer?
How did you...
Suspenders.
Right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hugo. We need to make sure nothing's disturbed. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. Writers are good at that, aren't they?
What the fuck? You sure I can't just peek in there for a second? Yeah.
You sure I can't peek in there for just a second?
I'm sure, Mr. Hugo. Sheriff's orders.
I heard someone screaming. Someone needs
Officer, I think I hear screaming. Someone needs help.
I do appreciate your concern, Mr. Hugo, but I don't hear a thing.
It's faint, but I'm sure it's there. Listen again.
Mr. Hugo, I think you could use a couple more hours of sleep, huh?
help. Okay, I definitely
Are
hear
you really
screaming.
not hearing the screaming? It sounds like it's coming from one block over.
Please don't take this the wrong way, Mr. Hugo, but our town does have a world-famous psychiatric sanatorium.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Mr. Hugo. Nothing at all.
Things were fucking loony. Okay.
Stay safe.
Okay. I have an idea. Oh, what's this? Oh, no. Okay, he mentioned the crosswalk. I don't want to get hit at the crosswalk, but we do have a mannequin. So I figure maybe if we throw the mannequin in the sidewalk.
Seeing a person lying in the street would definitely get the officer's attention. But
That's what I'm
even in
saying.
this light, an undressed mannequin doesn't look
Oh,
much like a person.
shit. Right. Okay.
Great. Now the mannequin's dressed better than I am.
It happens, man.
This should look like the real deal to that cop. Here goes nothing.
Oh, shit.
Shit! That wasn't supposed to... Oh, God, what have I know this man.
What?
From my...
What the hell? What is going on? Oh.
Oh, good lord! Did you see what happened, Mr. Hugo?
I didn't. I heard a crash, and,
This damn crosswalk. Sign's useless. Get back to your hotel, Mr. Hugo. I'll call an ambulance.
Yes, officer.
Okay. Let's sneak in there now.
If I keep it down, hopefully the radio should still be in that desk. Time to take a look. Who locks a running radio inside their...
Okay. So the key? That was fucking crazy.
There it is. And it's turned off? How? Whatever. I need to find that station.
Oh.
No light, no shadows, Oswaldo. No light, no shadows. No light, no shadows. No light, no...
Coming up next.
No, it's happening.
Okay.
I have to warn Lena.
Okay. Oh. Oh. What the fuck was that? Okay. Alright.
What did I just... That was him. He was right in front of me. And that thing just took
Picked him
him
up and grabbed him. What the fuck?
What did you find, Oswaldo?
Alright, Oswaldo. I'm coming for you. Let's see what's in the desk. A diary.
Oswaldo's diary.
Lena wasn't at the book club, so I stopped by
There's
after.
several references to a Lena.
Okay.
Must be the same Lena he mentioned in that vision. Wherever she is, I have to find her.
Okay, so this is
I
June.
imagine it'll be easier than finding Oswaldo.
Okay, so this is June 3rd. Lena wasn't at the book club, so I stopped by after. She must find a way to reach her, but carefully. If I'm right, even listening to the radio is a threat. I can't drop my guard for a moment. Okay. Some things are scribbled out. This is the game of light and shadows. Our actions each cast a light, each light in turn casting a shadow. Somehow those shadows can bend the light that casts them. It follows that I must cast no light. I am getting too close. I must be vigilant. So you can't take any actions? No light, no shadows. Fuck. So I got a map of the town. Okay. Let's go into the bathroom.
Pretty boring assortment of magazines, especially given what's in the other room.
Oh shit. Alright, let's go this way. Now that we've got a map, we should be able to explore the rest of the town. First and central. So let's go on first. Cool. Let's look at our map. Okay. I did notice some like type of item like this in the journal, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get over there right now. Coming soon.
Wonder how long these have been coming soon.
Villa condos. House for sale.
How
Open house, but this late.
Open house today. Charmingly rustic cottage featuring old world charm and new world financing options.
Okay.
Hello? Does any house in this town have people in it?
This one does now.
What the
Fosco Moretti, realtor, licensed and accredited.
Okay.
And to whom do I have the pleasure of showing this magnificent piece of real estate?
My man is dripped down.
I am not in the market for a...
Oh, ho, ho. Everybody's in the market, my friend. Some of us are just standing a little closer to the register. Your name?
Harvey.
Well, I have to say, Mr. Harvey, seeing you here in this immaculately tiled parlor, I see a man of purpose. Am I wrong?
I have a job, if that's what you mean.
Not a job, Mr. Harvey. A calling, a yearning from within. You, Mr. Harvey.
You aspire.
Aspire.
Yeah.
I suppose I'm writing a...
An author. My God, I stand in the presence of a modern-day Hemingway.
And we're just getting gassed
You know
up.
he's still alive, right?
Mr. Harvey, you must agree that every great writer requires an equally great writing environment. Where do you currently do your writing?
Hotel rooms, cafes, city parks. I'm a hotel rooms.
I travel a lot for work, so mostly from hotel rooms.
Hotel rooms? Oh, so drab, so utterly lacking in ambiance. No, no, that won't do at all. What an artist like you needs, Mr. Harvey.
Is a house.
But not just any house.
This house.
This house.
He's not falling for it. Look
Okay,
at him.
listen, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm definitely not buying this house, and I definitely don't want you assuming otherwise.
I understand, Mr. Harvey.
Thank you.
You just need a little more time to see what I see.
Which is?
That you and our sleepy little town are destined for each other. And when you come to that realization, I will be here.
I promise you'll be the first to know.
Huh. Let's look around. Oh god, he's following me, isn't he?
Closet looks a little small.
An optical illusion, Mr. Harvey, I assure you. This closet features no fewer than 200 cubic feet of space. I was almost inclined to list it as a second bedroom.
No, it looks small.
I'm not so sure. I don't think I could fit much in there.
A skeptic? I respect that. Allow me then to demonstrate. Just one side of this closet can house a full-bodied man such as myself, with space to spare. Goodness, if this closet has walls.
I wonder if there's
Someone left some lotions and cologne here. It's covered in the realtor's.
I wonder if there's a way to lock him in there.
Satisfied?
For now, at least.
Splendid.
That's my guess, is that there's gonna be something I can't get into.
I'm afraid that's locked. And empty.
If it's empty, why is it locked?
Well, at the previous open house, a devilish little girl hid in there and promptly fell asleep. Had half the town out looking for her when she popped out looking right as rain.
I don't buy that. We'll find a way to lock him in the closet. Even if it's for
Probably
fun.
seen better days.
Works just the same. Heat is heat, after all.
I suppose that's true. A beat-up old oven. The usual kitchen equipment.
A barrel? No. Okay. Let's see. So we'll keep looking around.
I
See at
guess the bar is a nice feature.
Much more for you than for me.
What do you mean?
Your torso extends above it. Or as I.
Fair.
A bunch of picture frames with no pictures.
Ready and waiting to hold and display your most cherished memories.
I like how they're all torn up and shit. Gift basket.
Please don't disturb the basket, Mr. Harvey. Those goods are reserved for the buyer, whoever she or he happens to be.
Fair enough.
It's a...
Schlegelman upright, yes. Impeccable eye, Mr. Harvey. What gave it away? The understated, perfectly joined paneling? Or the iconic front legs?
I was just going to say it's a piano.
Ah, indeed it is, Mr. Harvey. Indeed it is. So would... Take your time.
Alright, let's go up the stairs.
If I go up there, the realtor will pester me even harder about buying.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm all ears, Mr. Harvey.
Why is this house for sale? Sell a lot of houses. Why is this
Why's
house
the
for sale?
Did somebody move out?
In a sense.
They died, didn't they?
In every sense.
Foul play.
Hardly. The man was over 90. We were starting to take bets on when he'd keel over.
That's fair. Harsh, but fair. Sell a lot of houses in this
How's
town.
business? A lot of turnover around here?
Just enough to keep me afloat. At least there's no competition. Most of the families in this town have been here for generation upon generation. Newcomers are rather uncommon. Welcome, of course, but uncommon.
Right. Where does Lena
Do you
live?
know the address of a woman named Lena?
I know the address of most everyone in town, Mr. Harvey. But I fear I can't divulge such information.
Why not?
I am privy to it solely for official property matters. City Hall would have my head were I to violate my sacred realtor's oath. Yes, indeed.
Alright,
I'll be right here if you...
cool. Let's go out to the street. Another guy follows us to the door. Okay. So we gotta find Lena's place. So we can get more info on Oswaldo. Trash cans.
Sounds like something's back there.
Oh, shit. Fucking cat. Anything you dropped?
Nothing but garbage.
The valet.
Evening, sir.
Evening.
What's this house?
What is this house?
Sir, you stand at the majestic wrought iron gates of the Villa Ventana Sportsman Society.
The what now?
It's a hoity-toity hunting club.
Fair enough.
Can I take a look around the grounds? I'm doing some sightseeing.
At the moment, absolutely not. However, In a few hours' time, the estate will host a soiree that is open to the public. If you care to explore, that will be the ideal and legal time to do so.
Got it. Thanks.
Fair.
Nothing to see beyond here. Nothing to see.
Alright, so let's go back to the sign, and I guess we'll go down on Main Street Central. Man, such a beautiful game so far. Let's go down Central. Stefano's, I'm guessing that's a restaurant. Owen and Son Central Store.
Everything in there looks incredible.
What in here? Oh, the candy store.
Everything in there looks incredible.
I bet. Ooh, a motorcyclist.
Evening, friend. Care for a motor tour?
Motor tour?
Like a regular tour, but with a little something extra.
You mean a motorcycle?
Bingo!
Where does the tour go?
What's the tour route?
Right up Ventana Hill. Killer views up there, along with our observatory.
And then back down, I assume?
Oh, walking back down's half the fun. It's the getting up there part that needs a little extra horsepower.
That's fair. Is it dangerous?
Are you sure that thing's safe?
You kidding? Villa Ventana's streets are some of the safest around. You know, besides the deadly and gruesome car accident earlier this evening.
Oh, there was a car accident?
You didn't hear it? It was a block or so that way, toward the hotel. Couldn't tell whose car it was, but I could tell they didn't make it. I thought all the talk about that crosswalk was garbage. Now I'm not so sure.
Do you know a person named Lena?
Lena? Maybe rings a bell. Don't think I've met her.
Okay,
Damn.
thanks. All right, I'll do the tour.
Great. Now, as to the small matter of payment.
I'm strapped at the moment. Any chance I could ride for free?
By any chance, do you mean zero chance?
No.
Then no.
I'm good for now.
You're missing out. I'm usually booked solid on an evening this nice.
Top of the hill tours. We look down on the competition.
Nice bit of marketing there. Little pigeons. The City Hall. I don't know if I want to go in there yet.
What'll you have?
What do you got?
What do you got?
Hot dogs.
Anything else?
Things that go on hot dogs?
How eclectic.
Nah, I think I'm all out of eclectics.
How's business?
Selling a lot of hot dogs?
Not yet. Waiting for folks to start stumbling out of the bar. After a few rounds, these things go straight from suspicious to delicious.
So there's a
You speak
bar.
the truth.
Okay. That apron's looking rough.
Isn't it about time to wash that apron?
Hell no. Gotta keep expectations low. If I look clean, the hot dogs look even filthier by comparison.
Do you know Lena?
Hey, is there a woman in town named Lena?
Lena? Oh, sure. I don't see her too often. She's a vegetarian.
Do you know where she lives?
Sure don't. Someone over there in City Hall should, though.
Right. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So it's not too late. Let's go to City Hall. Historical Archives Museum Clerk's Office. Anything over here? Nope. Anything we could touch? Nope. Anything that might be fun to fuck around with here? Nope. Okay. Let's go to the Historical Archives first, I guess. See what's on the table.
It's just as cluttered as the shelves.
More shelves.
This room uses an organizational system? I'm not seeing it. If this room uses
Shelves.
a complete mess of books, binders, and historical artifacts. A complete mess.
Okay. Into the museum we go. Display case.
Historical documents from the town's early years. Letters and contracts and the like.
A diorama.
It's the first construction paper settlers arriving in construction paper Villa Ventana.
It's always so interesting to me when little towns have a museum like this. Our town is pretty small. I think there's only like 10,000 people in it. And it's
Wonder if they're replicas or the real deal.
it's similar to this. They have a big old well, it's not that big. They have a little museum in the middle of town like this. It's only open like half the year.
It's a dusty wax statue of some old leader. The town's founder, maybe. Ugh, it's sticking to my finger. I'm surprised it hasn't melted.
I like how he's touching it. Can I cut it?
They're too small to cut into any part of the statue. It's a badly printed replica of the original town charter. Wait, did they really put "don't eat the mushrooms" in their founding document? Jaunty. An old treasure map. Maybe this town used to be a pirate refuge.
Alright, is that it? Ain't nothing weird around here? Okay, let's go back to the atrium and into the office. Gross.
Restrooms for city employees only.
What? No, I don't need to use the restroom.
Then why on earth did you come in here?
What is this building? I'm in town for work and thought I'd see the sights. I need Lena's address.
I'm looking for the address of...
Credentials?
I beg your pardon?
All requests for municipal residential data require valid authentication from the requesting party.
I beg your pardon again?
I need proof that you're allowed to view town housing records. So, you got proof or not?
Damn.
Oh, I, left it at home. I'll be back.
I'm sure you will. Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Let's see. I think we'll probably find someone at the bar, I bet you, that was mentioned by the hot dog guy about Lena's address. Perfect.
Vino Ventana. Vino Vent...
Can't get in there or what? Well, that's no fun. Oh, we can get into the casino.
If I had any money on me, this would be a great way to lose it. If I...
Cashing in or out?
Cashing in.
Excellent, sir.
Fun?
Money, sir. For your chips?
Oh,
You do have money, yes?
oh, no, of course I do.
Okay. Check out the
Upstairs
stairs.
must be reserved for the high rollers.
So what, we just can't go up there? There must be something we can do. Oh, some matches?
It's covered in complimentary mat.
Okay. We got a matchbook from it. And we can burn down the town. Oh, look, a cafe.
Evening.
Obviously.
Randolph, welcome to the wino. Looks like he's had a rough
I
life.
think I'm a homeless guy.
Encouraging to see at least one person with a book.
Can I go into the cafe? Nope. Bookstore. Oh, sick. Okay, maybe we can sell some books over here.
Yes?
How's business?
Move a lot of books lately?
Can't complain. Business can't be that bad when there's no competition.
Only bookstore in town, huh? Great.
Others pop up now and then. They all go under trying to compete with the sweet old lady.
That's kind of scary. Care to have a look at my manuscript? How do you bring in customers? How's business?
Do you do anything special to bring people in?
Oh, plenty. You'll notice the sale bins for starters. We also have a couple of accomplished authors right here in Villa Ventana. I bring them in for readings and signings and the like. Tomorrow we'll be hosting Paul Frey. Ever heard of him? Real heady type.
Never heard of him. How do you bring? Care to have a look at my manuscript? I'm in town
My
to sell
name is
books.
Harvey Green, and I'm a salesman with McGinty. I'd love to...
McGinty? I don't recall they're ever sending someone out this way.
I believe they haven't, ma'am. I'm here to test the waters, so to speak.
How are the waters so far?
Lukewarm.
Not surprised. Wouldn't say the neighboring towns are known for their readers. You'd like to sell to me, then? Oh, why not, Mr. Graham?
Green.
Bring your samples along tomorrow and I'll take a look.
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate it, Mrs.
Oh, Pamela's fine.
Pamela. All right, thank you.
Was there anything else?
I happen to be a bit of an author myself, and,
Oh, you must forgive me. It's been a long day. If you have something for me to read, could it wait until tomorrow?
Now I'm guessing there's not gonna
right.
be a tomorrow.
Certainly.
Feel free to browse.
Okay, let's look at the discount.
Of course
list.
these are on sale. Never even heard of most of them.
Okay. So we got an umbrella randomly. Let's talk to this construction
Sorry,
worker.
pal. This whole part of town's under construction.
Wow, that sounds like a pretty major development project.
Tell me about it.
Okay. That makes sense. So they're still building all this. This is what they've got so far. First street, first street, first street. Oh, okay. Can I actually, like... Cool. I'm guessing I can fast travel then. So I didn't see anything that told me exactly where we need to go. Maybe it's time for us to go to bed?
I'll just cut my photo off the back cover. I have plenty more copies of this thing.
Perfect. And then...
That seems pointless.
I'm guessing after that we go to City Hall and just give them the photo? That was a really good guess.
How would that help?
Welcome.
Listen, I'm not looking for anything tough.
No credentials, no. Goodbye.
Okay.
It's a standard...
Oswald's diary mentioned Lena. Need to find her. Somebody in this town must know where she lives. Maybe I can find a way to get Fosco stuck in that closet. Oh, the umbrella. I fucking completely forgot about the real estate agent. Okay, okay, okay. Where was that? Open house. Alright, come on, you dumb fuck.
I'm having...
Cedar! I'm pretty... Oh, nailed it!
Okay.
What in the... Mr. Harvey at the door appears...
Uh-oh, it's really stuck.
Not to worry. Very common with these older units. Try sliding this into the latch, would you please?
It's not working. Hold tight. I'm gonna go get help.
Oh, all right. Please do hurry, Mr. Harvey. Spacious though it is, I fear I failed to inspect this closet for bugs and such.
Okay. Alright. So, now if we combine these two.
I need something to stick it on there.
Damn.
Bye-bye, hot dog.
Oh,
Hey
wait, wait.
there.
Got any free stuff?
Anything I could take off your hands for free?
Got a few expired ketchup packets.
How expired are we talking?
Sir, that is a very sad question.
Just give me the damn packets.
Yeah, maybe they'll stick the photo on there. Okay.
That would just ruin the photo. Ketchup wouldn't stay on there.
Damn it. I need gum or something, man.
It's a sticky wax statue.
Oh, the sticky statue, bro.
This wax isn't quite sticky enough to stay on.
Oh, but I got matches.
Matches wouldn't be enough to melt this. It's a sticky wax.
Fuck, man.
I'm not much for cigars, but a cigar cut.
Okay, we got a cigar cutter. I feel like it's a stupid statue, cause he mentioned how sticky it was earlier, but he says you can't melt it, and I tried having him cut through it with the scissors. And the oh wait.
Your pointing days are at an end, I'm afraid.
Oh shit. Okay, so he cut the finger off. That's that looks so gross. Hopefully we can.
A
Melt
match
it?
isn't enough to melt it. The wax isn't sticky enough to... A match isn't... I don't see the point.
Damn it. Okay, so now I gotta figure out a way to... Oh, actually melt it. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Fuck. So how the fuck do we melt it now? I wonder if I can just cook that shit on there.
I suppose I could melt this down if the stove was lit.
Okay. Can I light it with the matches? Okay. Alright. So far, so good. So then I'm guessing we
I've
just...
stuck the wax. I'll consider it a minor miracle if this fools anyone. The stove's lit. The stove's lit.
Can I unlight it? Somebody fucking in this house, man.
The umbrella's holding the door.
Yeah, I guess he would ask for his ID, but I don't like the fact that I just left this shit on. I feel like this dude's gonna die and it's gonna be a casualty because of us, but whatever. We'll come back to that. Alright, let's go back to the office, talk to the clerk.
Welcome back to Purgatory.
Has a man named
Not
late?
He checked. haven't.
Okay. Here's my credentials.
Found my badge. It was under my bed.
Hand it over. Was that really so hard? Now, what was it that you even needed?
The address of a woman named Lena.
Last name?
Not sure. The telegram with the requisition was smudged.
Typical. Just a moment.
She's zoomed back there.
Where the hell was that binder? Lucky for you, there's only one Lena in our records. You have a map? There you go. And hey, what a coincidence, it's finally quitting time.
Wait, which side of the street is...
Oh.
Never mind, I'll figure it out.
Okay, it's raining now.
Oh, should have held on to that umbrella. I better hurry.
Damn, bro, you're not even gonna go back and...
This has to be the place. Seems obvious now that I'm here. I don't see anyone around, including the sheriff. Time to get some answers.
Damn, he really never went back to that realtor, huh?
Lena?
Can I choose
No
to go
one's
back
here,
for him?
as usual.
I'm scared. I left the stove on.
There's no way I'm leaving this house.
God damn it. We're gonna burn that man down. Alright, bedroom.
Lena?
Wallpaper? It looks like there's something behind it.
This looks new. At least compared to everything else in here.
Yeah.
This looks new.
So can't I scrape it off?
What would that do?
Maybe I can scrape it with my card?
Not sure why I'd do that.
Okay. Let's grab that lamp. I'm guessing we can combine it with the matches, right?
There's no oil in it to light.
There's a fucking candle in it, you dunce. Jesus Christ.
Another radio. Could it show me what happened in here? Only one way to find out. Now, where are you, Lena?
So it seems to be a certain frequency?
Let me go!
Oh shit.
I can't help you.
Okay.
I see strands.
Terrifying.
Something's coming. Something's coming.
But who tied her down?
To kill us all!
Oh shit. Wait, she called him out by name. Oh. To be continued. Add to wish list. Abso-fucking-lutely add to wish list. That was a Slender Threads prologue. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you liked it. I really can't wait for the game to come out on Steam. Don't forget to go wishlist it. I'll put a link down below. Anyways, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see this type of gameplay but live, don't forget to go check me out on Twitch at twitch.com/carlosisgaming. And you'll see us play this type of game and many more live. Sometimes, depending on how active chat is, I'll even let them pick the game that we're going to play that day. So yeah, it's a fun time. So go ahead and feel free to stop by. Usually I stream on the weekends and sometimes randomly between the week. So the best way to know when I'm streaming is just to head on over there and follow me so you get the notification. And you can turn notifications on here on YouTube as well so that you know every time I upload. But yeah, I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye.